Emotional suppression in today's society and Western culture can be a total bitch. Us men in the Western Hemisphere, we are being indoctrinated and groomed. We like about in terms of having our emotions not being expressed. Having the freedom of self-expression. Have you know peace and like have empathy with whether it's a friend or opposite sex that you like. If you're married with your wife, I'm not curious, but I just wonder how society turns us men into robots when we don't really we don't have like take the time or self reflect or spend time with our children or spend time with our friends. We are being held back, like spiritually and mentally imprisoned. I keep thinking to myself, like, why does it have to be this way? Simps or PUAs telling us to like, hey, it's okay, you know, a woman like, deprave or cuss at you for no apparent reason. I mean, just because you never bought her something over like like food or materialism, jewelry. Um, I don't know. Like, I just don't like being suppressed. I don't like being emotionally suppressed. I rather speak my mind. Talk about something I feel uncomfortable with, than to feel ashamed, than let it like go over my head and think everything's okay. It's not satisfying at all. It's really a really nasty feeling. And no male should never go through that. I hate it when females think they have like the upper hand just to hurt a guy's feelings. When they try to like make their point across, it's all like a gaslighting tactic. Why we have to do all the work when it's like 100 to none. You talking about it's like 50-50. But like the everything I have like there's a lot of variations of the 80-20 rule. I call it that too because men doing like 80% of the work, women doing 20% of the work in the Western Hemisphere. And to all these men who have like wives in the Philippines or any country, don't bring them here. Or if you did, there's an indication why there are females that are truly indoctrinated and they've been westernized. They've been programmed. You see where I'm coming through. It's like that. You don't like American women don't even have to talk to like foreign women. All foreign women do is like when they watch a TV show, damn, congratulations, they've been really suppressed and they're they're seeping through their minds like how female thinks, how they can cope. Um, judging on a man's finance. It's not no, it's a nightmare. And it already is. And this is like a new decade and a new year. And this is gonna get a lot worse. A lot worse. For men, American men alone commit suicide. If not like African, I hate using that term. You know, um, People of color, people of different race commit suicide every year because they feel less than, or is never enough. No, this society can be really complex when it comes to female nature. I mean, I understand females, but being in a relationship is you want an extra job. Life is already a job. Life alone is already a job because you have bills to pay. You have a job outside of your house. You have uh being around like-minded people, go to meetings, conferences. Uh, God forbid if it costs, but you have to move around. There's nothing you can't even relax, whether you're in a relationship or not. Oh gosh, I can't even talk right. In a relationship or not, let it go. You know, being in a relationship now is, I keep saying, being in a relationship in 2020 is going to be really hectic than you really think. Because females are going to grab your finances for one, and two, she wants you to be emotionally suppressed, and three, you're going to be left out. I mean, who cares if you're alone? If you're not in a relationship, there's other activities you can do because the activities you like to do are cost free. Compared to being in a relationship, you have to buy meals for her. Unless it's 50-50, then that would be great, but that's actually rare. Now it's kind of 80 to none. Because who wants to buy meals for a woman if she's broke and plus she has a job? Well, you work too, you have every right to pay your meal, right? But no, we have to do all the work. I would never go out with a woman who doesn't know how to cook. That's for sure. Again, women in the U.S. are really needy, greedy, financially unstable. If they want a male, then stop grasping for their finance, ladies. If you want to find a male that's, besides they're good looking, at least try and go for, what they can bring to the table personally. I mean, not personally, but because you ladies are engaged to bad boys and thugs don't really care about you. I wonder why you got knocked up and get really upset and you turn your anger to us. And it was really not our fault. So I wouldn't be surprised if the thug would just commit suicide out of nowhere. Just because you put him on child support or you're too much of a bitch to put him on child support. I'm just saying. I don't know if that makes sense. But guys, it's time to not please women because it's gonna be a railroad from hell from 2020 to 2029. 2029. Well, let's go through this freaking football yard and to see how it does. Because I'm not gonna be in the dating scene. And if I was, then it'll be probably overseas. Difference is, I'm not gonna bring my lady over here. It'll be smart and safe and reduce insult to injury to, impregnate her, trying to persuade her hey, you don't want to come to the US. I I know you're curious, but There's no safety zone when it comes to hypergamy, the dating scene, the court, you know, it's just not that safe. You can barely gain caution if you're a foreign woman. If you not foresee, but if you observe the Western Hemisphere, if you observe females, how they act, their mannerism towards men, their counterproductiveness, their nasty mentality. I mean, you'll learn from it. You'll learn. It's really that dangerous. You should never swim in a swamp alone. Otherwise, you get bit by alligators. This is really a carnivorous society. I'm definitely going to him like the Philippines along with Sight Yuon. Hopefully, I meet him someday when he travels. Um, but I gotta get my finance together for sure and make more money. Cause this is just it's gonna get wild. It is I can feel it. It is like going to get wild, but at the same time it's gonna get better for us single men because we're just gonna like give them the silent treatment like they did us. We're not taking it anymore. Just don't go up these clowns with makeup, these demons from hell. Cause they just gonna run over you like a Mack truck, man. Cause they want us to be suppressed. They want to act us like robots. The government, the women, you know, even our female counterparts in our family. They want us to act like this. They want us to, be aggressive, not be happy. Trying to be a gentleman, not helping us be down to earth. But I'd rather be in a down to earth society like outside this country than here. Because there is a lot of displeasure than happiness here. You have to like be bulky and aggressive. You have to slap your woman around just to make her happy, just to be with you. I don't like attachment at all, opposed to these PUAs and simps. I really don't like attachment at all. I'd rather be free and happy than have a woman mentally and spiritually prison me what I like and dislike. And have like a gaslighting reverse psychology on me. It's just not gonna work. Cause I'm really too powerful spiritually to become a bad guy. I really do. Being a bad guy is really short lived. It can get you in a lot of trouble. Um I never want to live the bad boy lifestyle. Even though I'm attractive, that doesn't mean I'm that type of aggressive or live this stereotypical black dude. I hate using the word black, I know. But it is what it is. I can't control people's mind. I can't persuade, how people should feel about like the Western men, what Western men should be like. If I get a woman pregnated like Black American Expat did, he did a really good thing. That is like he has a child, but it's in the Philippines. His girlfriend, they're not married yet, according to him, but they have a child together, and the wife is that resides in the Philippines still, which is actually great because let's be honest, if you bring a woman's, if you bring your woman here, No, her personality is gonna change like in the 1080, not 360, not 720, but 1080. You do not want to bring her here. She's gonna act really arrogant, pretentious, vindictive. She's gonna cheat on you. Yeah, just keep her at you know where she's at. I don't want to see, you know, I don't care what race you are. Keep your woman, at Southeast Asia. Keep your woman in the Philippines or where country she's at. Because it's going to be, she's going to really catch hell. And you really don't want to observe that either. Because I'll feel sorry if you do otherwise. But anyways, I got to use the bathroom. This is Blind Assassin MGTOW. Happy New Year. I'm going to bowling with my friend. He just turned 20 last month on the 30th, so I'm gonna go bowling with him with his other friends. And I'll see you later. I'm making a video. This is for Sayuan, by the way. I'm out. Peace.